What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller. Welcome everyone to WWE NXT Review, the show from January 9th, 2019. Spoke you, didn't I? So yeah, I'm about to give you my NXT review. Let me just pull the results here. They were in Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. Your commentators were Marvel Renaro, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. So the show opened up with Johnny Gargano saying Happy New Year's. 2018 has been a roller coaster for him. Uh, he talked about he wants to you know to win more matches and to win some championships, and talk about represents 2018, but he said it got hard. He basically talked about how hard it was to do it, and it's about how good of a person he is, that he couldn't fulfill that. And he says 2019 that he will be a champion, and talks about Tommaso Ciampa and all that. And it says what happened with him and with him back in that steel cage match, with also Black, the whole the DIY reunion meant nothing. He still finds Tommaso Ciampa as a piece of garbage and all that. And it talks about how he would love to have a match with Ricochet. How he basically how he said if he wants to smoke, if he wants to smoke, he he's right here, you know, and he's gonna take it. And also Ricochet cuts a promo. He comes out, the NXT North American champion. He talks about if you want it, all you gotta do is ask. So he basically says it to Gargano, and it says that it's about how he gonna, yeah, basically saying to Gargano, say how you gonna take it. Yeah, it's like are you gonna do it face to face, or are you gonna do it by attacking me back at the parking lot, like basically taking a shot at him for doing that to Aleister Black. And it says you could Mr. Takeover, and then he talks about and one man. And then also he gets interrupted by the NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa. So Tommaso Ciampa comes out. It says it's about wins and championships. And then also he's gonna he's gonna talk, and also Gargano starts cutting him off. He's like telling Tommaso Ciampa, just shut your mouth, you know that, right? And then also Aleister Black shows up on the Titantron. It says more to Aleister than Gargano. That he basically said to Ciampa. He said, and then also said to Ciampa that he's going to fade the Black. Also, the lights goes out. Lights comes back on. Aleister Black is right behind Ciampa, and he attacks Ciampa. They start fighting. And then they end up leaving after that. Meanwhile, you have Ricochet in the ring, and Gargano in the ring as well. And Gargano just kicks Ricochet, the super kick, Ricochet, and like wow. I actually thought something too, by the way, folks. But I'm not gonna say it here. But uh, it's nothing nasty, by the way. It's just something funny. But yeah, Gargano, he took a shot at Ricochet. Wow. Yeah, so this is gonna lead to a takeover match. Awesome. I'll get to more of that later too, by the way. NXT was plugging the double main event for NXT for this particular show. One of them was Bianca Belair versus Nikki Cross. The other one is EC3 versus Adam Cole. Baby! So first we get Bianca Belair versus Nikki Cross in the main event match. The last time these two had a match, the first match they had was that ended by a double countout. The second match they had ended by no contest because Aleister Black made his return. This is the third and final match between these two, and this is Nikki Cross you know a way to put over Bianca Belair in this match because she's going to be leaving NXT to go to the main roster, whichever she's gonna be, either on Raw or SmackDown. I think she should be on SmackDown along with along with Sandy. That already on SmackDown too. But I was expecting a good match in this match between Bianca Belair and Nikki Cross, and sure enough, it was. It was a damn good match. It didn't disappoint. Like the last two matches they had, and this match didn't disappoint. And then in the end, Bianca Belair is winning the match with the fireman's carry into the where she passed her face on the mat. I think they call it the. I forgot the name of it now. I should roll it down. But anyways, she has to win it anyways. So Bianca Belair is looking strong in her match against Nikki Cross. And basically we're pertaining to her being no more contender against Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship title for Takeover Philadelphia. I mean, Takeover Phoenix, excuse me. I don't know why I keep saying Philadelphia. I probably think of the last year's. That's probably why. Yeah, that was that. Bianca Belair looking strong in the match, and she is legit strong too. So, and hopefully she becomes NXT Women's Champion at Takeover Phoenix. I said it right this time. The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montel Ford, they're basically talking about keeping the best going, and they talk about taking over 2019, and they also say Happy New Year's. They talk about they try going to doors, right? But two doors they try going to they were locked. One of them ends up being open, and I was saying myself, where are they going with this? Okay, so they found one door open, and then they go in there. Why didn't they go in there? And they say they're opening doors because they're gonna be it's gonna be their year, I guess, maybe. And they talk about they wanna they beat I guess they said they beaten the War Raiders. I don't remember if they beat the War Raiders. I don't think they did. Not that I remember. Not that I know of. I don't think no the War Raiders didn't. I don't think the War Raiders lost to Street Profits. I could swear they said something about that. But they said they beat Gilberto and Raul. Uh, Again, I don't know. I don't remember if they beat them either. I don't think they did beat them. I think they maybe a house show. I guess. I don't know. And then they bring up Undisputed Era where they want to go after the basically the whole thing was about them going after the some gold. They come for that gold. And they talk about the third season of the Street Profits, their episodes, that they're doing, it's the third season. So, and that was it. It was a fun promo, but at the same time it was also confusing. Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bordel, they are a new tag team for NXT UK, and they are on NXT, and they're here on being a tag team on NXT as well, which is good. I love it. And they went up against these two jobbers. I guess I'm assuming they were naming them by Kutzman and Watts, I guess. And I thought this was supposed to be a regular squash match, but it wasn't. These two teams look at they look at their just enhancement talents that they just found to put in wrestling gears. To and I thought they worked a good match. As when it pertains to being jobbers, they worked a good match, but it didn't matter because they still lost. Yeah, so Eichner and Bardell still they end up winning the match anyway. So, which again good. Give them a good run for the money. Because they're a new tag team, so I enjoyed it. Kathy Kelly, she talks about NXT Takeover Phoenix. I think more pertains to some matches that's gonna happen on the card, and also she sees someone leaving the building, and she recognized that person, and she walks up to him, and it's Ricochet, and she's basically wants to hear Ricochet about something, right? So basically Ricochet talks about how Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano oh, I'm sorry, Kathy Kelly was talking about Tommaso Ciampa and Alice Black because of the fight from earlier. They got kicked out of the building by William Regal, and then that's when she saw Ricochet, and that's when Ricochet was talking about Gargano, about kicking him in the face and all that. It's like, if you want a title shot, he should have asked and everything, but he didn't. He decided to give him a cheap shot and all that, and he's going to talk to Regal. Uh, I mean, he says, yo, he doesn't care if Regal makes a match on that. He wants Gargano at Takeover, basically. So he wants a piece of Gargano. So that's going to lead to a match between those two at Takeover, which is going to be great. We get this new interviewer. Before I get to her, by the way, they show a footage from last week's NXT show, which I didn't watch. I didn't know they didn't even have. I didn't know they even had a match. I thought they was going to just do the best of the best of NXT of 2018 last week, and then this whole thing with the winning the awards for NXT, for these stars. I thought that was it's just gonna be that. I didn't think there was gonna have a match either, but it was just one match though, and it was Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno, and I thought that was a good match with with Matt Riddle winning, of course. And then after the match, Matt Riddle was vicious attacked by Cassius Ohno, and which is why it led to this whole thing with Sarah uh, Scarlet. I just how to say her last name, and she was cute by the way, pretty, blondie, Caucasian. She's talking to Keith Lee about the whole attack of Matt Riddle by uh um Cassius Ohno, and he basically challenges Cassius Ohno to a match for next week's NXT show, and basically tells Cassius Ohno that he's gonna bash in his glory. You know, good promo from Keith Lee, sort of. But anyways, main event: EC3 versus Adam Cole, baby, being accompanied by the rest of the undisputed eras. Adam Cole was being accompanied by Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. So they're out there, and basically EC3 versus Adam Cole, baby. So they're having a match, good match. One of the best one of EC3's best matches with Alan Cole in this match. And of course, you got in the end of the match, you got some involvements of Undisputed Era, which caused a distraction, and it caused Alan Cole to get the win over EC3 to get basically a way for EC3 to put over someone before he leaves NXT, because EC3 is going to the main roster. So Alan Cole had Alan Cole had a nice rub from EC3. After the match, they give a beatdown to EC3, and that was the end of EC3, because also Warriors comes out, Handsome and Rowe, and they go up at their Undisputed Era, and they basically win the fight against Undisputed Era, and basically they're targeting the tag team champions, because they want to be tag team champions, of NXT, and that was it. And that was it for NXT. Total Wrestling for NXT was 3 matches. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. I'll go for. Good show. RD Central, Adam Cole, future NXT champion. Hope so. RD Central. I worry for EC3 is going to be another NXT flop. Well, it's up to Vince McMahon for that, And at this point, who cares for EC3 at this point now? He should never left TNA. That's all I gotta say. Impact Wrestling, whichever you want to say. He should have never left Impact Wrestling. Just saying. You get what you pay for, and you reap what you sow. So that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, it's the Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe to me if you haven't done so right now. Tell a friend about me. In a good way. I'm just saying. But if you enjoy this review, thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you prefer. And that being said, I'll see you all next time. Which is later on tonight, by the way. Because I will do a live reaction for Mr. Ricky J21, what pertains to doing a live reaction for another Impact Wrestling show, like I did last week on the Thursday. I'll do it again tonight on the Friday night because I got nothing to do on Friday nights anyway. So, um, um, unless something else comes up. But anyways, but I will be home tonight for Impact Wrestling. It's gonna be on Pursuit Channel, and also on Twitch TV. You know, I prefer Twitch TV because Pursuit Channel. Who watches Pursuit Channel anyways? No. Does anyone even know what Pursuit Channel is? And it's been around for almost 11 years. Anyways, watch it on Twitch TV. And if you do have your Pursuit Channel, watch it on Pursuit Channel as well. How about Impact Wrestling for the ratings? Not that it's gonna do any good anyways. Especially 10 p.m. on a Friday night on a different channel that no one even hasn't even heard about it. With that being said, thank you all for watching.